Welcome to Fade the Public. This is your host, Leo Herrera, on a mission to spread the truth.
Let's work. Yo, it's go time, showtime, never back in downtime. One shot, yo, make it count, yo.
What is up, guys? Welcome to this new episode of Infinimize. Optimize your potential. Today, I'm with Kiko Coelho, the kid I won the US Fourball with at Chambers Bay back in May of 2021. It was an experience me and you could never forget. It was one of the best things I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
And I want to start with that today. I want to start with little path back memory lane and remember that time, bro. It was such a special week. It was just unbelievable how it all turned out. And
Yeah.
since the beginning, I almost felt like every day, like we were just getting like a little bit more in sync with each other, and it just started to click and more. Well, just to introduce you a little better, Kiko is a freshman at Arizona State right now. Hell of a player, and he's definitely gonna go professional after college and pursue his career doing that. And it's just been, I'm just so grateful to be your friend, like just because you're a great player and a great person too, and great family and everything. So
Thanks. I just wanted to start out by just saying hi and thank you, Leo, for having me. And I'm so pumped for this.
yeah, I know, me too. So let's talk about it, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go back all the way to the start. Before we started, it was stroke play, and we had to get through the stroke play section. And what was going on through your mind? Like, I know what was going on, but let's talk it through.
Yeah, I mean, I was just having so much fun. The place was so beautiful since the beginning of the week, and I don't know. I mean, we didn't have our best stuff on the first round of stroke play. And we had Brett as our caddy. Literally a doctor.
A doctor out of nowhere just came in last minute. Like, he just decided to caddy for us.
And he was awesome.
Yeah, he was amazing.
We got so lucky. And, I mean, we knew we had to have a good second round. And it was playing really tough. We played the second course. It's called the home club.
Yeah, the home course. We played so good there, man.
And we played so good.
Yeah.
We were always in the zone, and we probably had like one of the lowest rounds out there that day.
Yeah, I think we shot 7. Yeah.
700.
It was just like, it was one of those days where I caught like fire at the end, or you caught fire in the beginning.
Yeah.
We just matched so well.
It was just one of those weeks when you were not so good, I was great, and when I was not so good, you were great.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
and that's the power of team golf.
Yeah.
You gotta have that chemistry.
Yeah.
We had that chemistry for sure.
We did, yeah.
But I want to go through the match play now. The first match.
The
Round
first
of
match
32, guys. We go against these two guys that were older guys.
Yeah.
And we go, and I'm playing terrible that day. Like, it was a rainy day. I was like, just not in it. You know, like, it's just not for me today. And Kiko really battled for us.
I played really good that day.
Yeah.
But I mean, I had my bad holes, and we were there too. So
yeah, I was saving you with pars, and you were making the birdies. And then 18, we were one down, and you hit a 3-wood on the hole's like 580, 590.
Yeah, I hit a 3-wood.
Driver 3-wood to like 10 feet, and they gave it to you.
That was awesome. Yeah, I mean, we knew we had to win the hole, and the fairway is really tight. It's like tough with the wind, and I hit a really good drive. I remember we were both like 1 yard short of the bunker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then that bunker was an auto layup.
Yeah.
And then
it's a ditch.
We were just fortunate that.
That was. I remember like, in my head, like on 18, I was like, "Come on, Kiko, you got this, bro. Pull it through. Just save me today, and I got you for the rest, bro." And then we ended up winning on the third playoff hole. They like 3-putted or something, and we won it. And that was that was a momentum shift there.
Yeah, we those first 3 days were not great for us.
Yeah.
But after that, you literally gave us a little push, and then we just
After that push, we won the other match like pretty comfortably. That one I felt like we both played solid, and we never lost control of it. It was kind of like an easy match.
Yeah.
And then we played. Did we play Kelly Chin and David, or was that after?
No,
we played Palmer Jackson and.
No, we played Kelly Chin and David in the afternoon of the 4th day.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was a hell of a match. We
that was amazing.
We played really, really good.
They were the number 1 seed.
They were the number 1 seed.
And we just went out there. In the beginning, it was you and Kelly were just making birdies everywhere. David didn't play too well, I remember.
Yeah, David missed a couple of short putts too, which kept us alive. Cause
and I remember Kelly was balling. Kelly was playing really well, and then I think we were on 17, and I remember this hole really clearly.
Me too.
I hit 4-iron into this hole, guys.
I think they played first. I think Kelly hit it to 8 feet, and David hit it to 4 feet, and we're like, wow. I mean, we were just 3 up or something like that, and we were about to maybe
we were 3 up, and we lost 16, so they get to 2 up, and then we were on 17, and they stick it.
And we were like, we cannot go to 18.
I was like, dude, if we go to 18, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. I remember I hit a really good shot, and then you just stuck it to a foot.
And I stuck it to gimme range and took off my hat. It was good. That one was when I knew it was we're here to win, bro. We just took down the number 1 seed. I'm feeling good about my game. You're feeling good. That's when I really knew. I was like, we got a really good chance of this.
Yeah.
And then we played Palmer Jackson
and Davis Chatfield.
Yeah. They're really good players.
Yeah, that was a really good match. I think we played even better on that one, maybe.
Yeah, I was 7 under on my own ball through 14. It was that.
I remember you went eagle, birdie, eagle.
Yeah. I went I remember eagling a par 5 because I stuck it to 5 feet.
Yeah.
And then I birdied the next hole, make a long putt, and then they moved the tees up on the next hole. It was a par 4, and I drove it to 10 feet.
Yeah.
They were just out of the hole, so they just gave me the putt.
Yeah.
And then I birdied the next. It was insane.
I remember I was literally on your back at that moment.
Yeah. That day was I was just so hot.
Yeah.
And then honestly, they didn't even play bad. We just played really well.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, who did we play? That was already the semis?
Yeah, that was the semis. And
so we were into the finals.
Yeah, we played against those 2 Canadian guys.
Yeah.
One of them hit it really far.
Yeah, one of them nuked it.
Yeah.
And the other guy was a really good putter.
Yeah.
And
we were always during that match. We were basically in control the whole.
Yeah,
match.
I remember in the beginning they won number 2 though, and we were 1 down through 2, and I was all right. This is gonna be a good match.
Yeah.
And honestly, we didn't even play great. We just didn't play bad. We kept plugging along and waited for them to make mistakes, and we got to 3 up, or it was 2 up.
I think we were 2 up, and then we lost 16 and 17.
Yeah, we lost. No, we did. Yeah, we did lose 16. No, we lost 15.
No, we lost 15
and
17.
Par 3, this kid hits it to 20 feet and makes it. I'm like, okay. That was when it was okay, something switched there.
Yeah.
And
I remember I had a look on 15, but I wasn't able to make it.
Yeah.
And then 17, he made a long one again.
Yeah, 17. I have 12 feet for birdie.
Yeah.
And he has 30 feet, and he makes it. And
yeah, those putts are the hardest. I mean,
not gonna lie, with the train in the background, it was pretty cool scenario though.
Yeah.
It got a little shaky. And I was definitely feeling the nerves on 18, bro.
Yeah, 18. And then he hit that chip from this super awkward lie.
Yeah, let's go through that hole from the beginning.
Out. I mean,
so we one of the Canadian kids hits it in the middle of the fairway, and then the rest of us are in the bunker on the right.
Yeah.
I think you chunked your layup a little bit, and
I was
you had pretty long, and you had a 4-iron in it or something.
No. I was just short of the. I was trying to lay up over the bunker, the
Oh,
little
yeah,
bunker,
yeah.
and I was short of it.
Yeah. So you had a lot in. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were able to hit it to like 25 feet.
Yeah.
It was
I
a
hit
good
it to
shot.
like 25 feet.
The other guy tries to hit 3-wood from the bunker and just leaves it there. Like, he was out of the hole.
Yeah.
And the guy in the fairway just nukes driver off the deck
Yeah,
to
I
like the
remember that.
front edge of the green. And the green's like 50 yards long. And the guy, I had like 90 yards, hit it in the green to like 15 feet. And this kid hits his chip shot. And I remember standing like right next to the hole, just looking at this
no,
ball.
I remember like as soon as it hit it, where it landed, I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
this has a chance.
Yeah, me too. I just knew it. And the second that ball like hit the flag and like 360 lipped out, like
Yeah.
just like next to the hole, I was like, okay, that ain't going for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, now it's my time to strike, because they would have won it like
Mhm.
they would have won it like that.
Yeah.
And you gave me a good line on your putt.
We
You-
were
you were-
basically on the same line.
Yeah, we were. And bro, that putt, I was
That was so big.
I was so nervous.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, bro, this is like everything on the line here. I got 15-footer. And I was just like, over that ball, I was like, I'm not thinking about this at all. I'm literally just going to look at it and hit it.
Yeah.
And
And you
went
did.
in.
You
It went
did.
in, and it was like, I remember hitting the porta potty right after and just like trying to catch my breath, because I was gassed. I was like, wow, this is a lot. And
Yeah.
I hit my next drive on the next like playoff hole,
I
like
remember
350.
That was so far. There was like 2 plateaus on the fairway, and it was on the top one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen anyone get there
Well,
the
the
whole week.
guy
Yeah, the
the
other
guy
guy.
that was playing with us
Yeah.
against us nukes it like 30 yards by me.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. So it's definitely a big pressure situation. A lot of adrenaline going on.
Yeah.
And
And yeah, that other guy that was playing good at the end, duck hooked his drive,
yeah, lost the ball.
and he lost the ball. And yeah, we both played that hole good.
Yeah, I think
Wait
that
for
was
it.
the key for us. We had 2 men against 1, and we had to like tap in birdies.
Yeah, I remember I knocked it on the green, and you hit a good wedge shot.
Yeah. No, I hit it on the green too,
Oh yeah.
and I hit my first putt and I made like a 4-footer for
Yeah.
birdie.
I remember that.
And the kid that was playing against us had like a 4-footer for birdie too, and he just missed it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like unfortunate, but it was a pressure-packed situation.
Yeah.
And bro, the second that all happened, I was like, wow, I knew it. I knew something was up about this week.
Yeah.
The second I got to that property, it was just magical.
special.
It was
I mean,
magical.
it was just such a fun week, and we weren't like, it wasn't like we were like super under pressure, because we were just having fun.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, it all just worked out, and
I was just happy to be there. Like,
Yeah.
I was honestly just happy to I was there. I was like,
Yeah.
this is so cool. Like, Chambers Bay is one of the nicest sceneries in the United
and
States.
we qualified in the rain. Remember that?
Yeah.
We love the rain.
We love the rain. In the qualifier, it started raining a lot, and I remember telling Kiko like all the time, we love the rain.
We
love the rain. Don't let the external stuff affect us.
Yeah.
So I want to dive into some topics that we can talk about to, I know this is something you're pretty aware of. When we're in those like pressure packed situations like that, I want to talk through some things that one can do like as a process in order to get ready for a situation like that. Like during training, what can we do in order to like be ready for those situations?
Mm-hmm. I honestly, it's just you build your process. You have your routines, and you just have to trust the practice that you put in. And you have to know that you did or did not do enough to be there and make that putt at that moment. I mean, for me, I just I get the work in before the tournament. It's not about the situation where you're hitting that putt. It's more about the preparation.
Yeah. You sink into the level of your practice when you're under pressure.
Yeah, and it's just another putt.
It is.
Yeah.
And that's crucial to understand. Like, all those drills we do like day in and day out to just like get that feel to that's how it feels for the ball to go straight. Like putting it subconscious, it's really a game of like how well can you put your game into your subconscious mind.
It's almost like, as if it's automatic. You just,
exactly. Yeah.
You just set up and just hit it.
Yeah, you can't like really think about it. I like to play like games with myself when I'm out there practicing. Kind of just like set up some tees around the hole and see if I can make more putts this time than I did yesterday. And try to like, make it somewhat like tournament like, and also competing against you or anybody else like, when I'm practicing.
That's important too. Just keep the competitive level up.
Yeah. So percentage wise, what do you think would be like the ratio for like practice versus competing? Like, should one be like practicing more than competing? Obviously everybody has their own style, but what do you think is something like for at least people that are really trying to make a living doing this and like playing this for a while, college golf?
I think just practicing and competing are obviously two completely different things, and I believe that you have to practice every day and do the things that you have to do to keep your game on point. And I mean, I think you can do that for no more than 2 hours per day, and then the rest is just competing and just challenging yourself. And
time efficiency is so important, especially for a game like golf where it requires so many hours out there. I mean, there's a couple like routines we can go over about like how to like make your time out there mean more, because it's all about I don't really believe it's all about going out there for 6 hours any balls like practicing. Like you got to find the way to like what can I do today in order for like improve a little bit but not burn out. You got to stretch but not snap. That's like kind of what I was thinking. And what are some things that you do that helps you like make your time be more efficient out in practice? Like
I mean, you just first off you have to have a plan of what you're going to do in a week or in a day, and just really stick to that plan. I mean, how do you do that plan? You just select the areas of your game that you're struggling with, and I don't know, you just make up games and like just try to improve. You shouldn't be always practicing what you're good at, because then you're just gonna stay the same. But
that's true. It's and understanding your weaknesses. Do you think that comes from like also gathering stats? Like how important is gathering stats to you? Like when you're out there, like even if it's a practice round, are you always gathering stats?
Yeah,
like
really important. Just trying to assess where I'm at and compare myself to where I was like last week, for example, and then seeing if I'm improving. Yeah,
and one thing that I want to touch on is about improving. Does it necessarily mean that like let's say your stats this week go down? Okay. And like, do you feel like there's still like improvement going on in that area, even though like, okay, my stats went down, but I'm feeling something happen, Yeah, I mean, 'cause I know for me, I always feel like, well, not always, but sometimes when, even though the results aren't showing, like I know I'm trending in the right direction because I'm thinking of the right things.
Yeah, totally. I mean, this thought is very biased by my dad, but I like to think about it in as any good company has its ups and downs. So like it grows like this, and it does, like any company that grows just straight up, it's just gonna have a big crash.
Yeah, like the stock market right now.
Yeah. So I believe that you're gonna improve, and then you're just gonna have little dips where you're not getting better, but you just gotta stick to your process and then just keep doing the same things.
Yeah, I feel like, or else life would be like just easy. Like you gotta, life I always feel like is always testing you. Like it's just like, okay, how resilient are you? Like, do you really believe in yourself to like make it all the way? Yeah. I'm gonna put you in a situation that like, really tests your faith, and it's really important, at least like for athletes, like or for anyone in general, to be so like perseverant in your dream and just keep going, keep
Yeah.
going. Look at Tiger right now. Like
I know.
he's playing the PGA Championship on a like ton of injuries. Like the guy's
Mhm.
resilient, persevering.
Yeah.
He goes out there, even though he has that slump, he always tries to rise back up. It's
Totally.
like
Yeah.
that resilient spirit is so important for an
Mhm.
athlete.
Yeah. And honesty with yourself too. It's the most important thing in my opinion, because it's easy to say, oh yeah, I'm doing everything I can, when deep down you probably know that you're not. And that's probably one of the biggest flaws of like
Yeah.
a person.
And what are some things that you do to keep yourself accountable when do you write it down? Like, I like to write things down.
Yeah.
I kind of like to write down, like, okay, this is like my routine today. Like, at least I have like a template. Like, I don't
Mhm.
see it every time, but like,
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I have it written down, and I write down my process and my like plan, what I do in practice.
Yeah.
And then I just execute it.
Yeah. And what are the kind of things that you do like in like as your routine? We can both go through our routine and kind of like share what we do
Mhm.
in order to optimize like, our athletic performance, but our overall health in general.
Yeah. I mean,
So what does a day in Kiko's life look like?
I usually wake up pretty early because I'm a morning person. I just go over my stretches in the morning. I hit a few putts at home just to have a feel for it.
Nice.
I go off to practice. I leave home around 8:30 every day after breakfast, and I have a small practice in the morning for about 3 hours. Then I go back home to have lunch, just relax a little bit, maybe go to the gym, and then later in the afternoon I usually go back to the course and just do some.
Yeah. And so does your practice routine in the morning, is it the same as in the afternoon, or do you like change it up?
I change it up. I just, for example, in the morning I hit balls and I do some chipping, and then in the afternoon I would just do some putting and then like just some like fun game.
Yeah. You like to make it. Yeah, so do I. When I like to practice in the mornings as well, and like when I go out in the afternoons, I don't like to do any like block practice or
No,
any of
yeah,
that. It's
I
just like playing games or going out on the course,
Mm-hmm.
hitting shots,
Yeah. I try to go out on the course a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, how important is that? Like going out on the course while you're practicing, like do you want to be out on the course like 50% of the time, 60% of the time, or like do you want to, like obviously it depends on the player,
Mhm.
but like are you the type of guy that likes to be more on the range and hitting shots, like working on your mechanics, or like out there on the course, like, hitting shots and all that?
It really depends. I mean, I feel like if I'm struggling a little bit, I would rather spend my time on the range. I mean, of course, I still go a couple of times a week out on the course, but if I'm struggling, I just try to figure out first before I go out on the course, and then if I'm feeling good about my game, I just go on the course as much as possible.
Yeah, so you're the type of guy that you're not really trying to look for confidence on the course. You want to get the confidence, like working on the things you need to work on, like the small details. So like when you're out there, you're competent.
Mhm.
Like you're competent, and that makes you confident.
Yeah, I don't like to just go out there just because and then just hit bad shots and I don't know, just like think I'm not capable of doing something when I really am, and I just need some practice.
That's so important. Like that's so crucial what you just said. Like a lot of people go out on the course and look for confidence by their numbers instead of like working on the things that'll get you the numbers as a result. Process.
Yeah.
So important.
Yeah.
So what do you obviously work out and do some stretching. What are some recovery routines that you like to do, like that?
Yeah.
Are you a spa guy?
I'm a spa guy, man.
He's a spa guy. Let's go.
Yeah. I like to go in the cold tub.
Nice.
Yeah, I do it every day. And then
I love that stuff, bro.
Yeah. After the cold tub, I hit the hot tub a little bit, and then the sauna.
Nice.
Feels good. Yeah.
Are there any? Do you like using like a massage gun or like the
Yeah.
compression stuff? Or
I have a massage gun. I don't have like the compression
that
pants
thing's
and thing.
I just got them. They're really good.
Yeah, we had them back at ASU, but
Yeah.
I used to use them, but I don't have them here, so I just stick to the massage gun and the lacrosse ball.
Nice, bro. The lacrosse ball, man. I've had some tough times with that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've covered kind of process, time efficiency, our routines, and well, I didn't really go through my routine.
Yeah.
When I go, just throughout my days, I like kind of waking up and stretching in the morning, and then kind of settling my mind for the day, like some meditation, just like slowing down, getting my thoughts gathered up so I can be ready for the day. I see meditation as like hygiene. Like you basically, it's like
I agree.
if you shower, you should meditate.
I should meditate more, and yeah, I regret not meditating a lot.
There's no need to regret. We each get it at our times.
Yeah.
Maybe you just like you'll get it when you're fully prepared to be doing it.
Yeah.
But I think that helps me just gather my thoughts, and then I eat some breakfast, go out on the course. I like walking like 18 in the morning. Depends. Like I'll do it at least like 3 times a week, and then I'll do some practice after that, and then I'll hit the gym or something, eat, and then after that it's really like a chill day. Like I like to learn a lot, and then just watch a ton of videos about stuff and information. Then on other days for practice, like I'll just show up and just go through my block practice routine, and then maybe go out and play, or maybe not. Like just depends how I feel. Like with the golf side, I'm very like strict on my like routines like outside of golf, but for golf, like I just have 2 types of practices. It's like whether I either go on the course or just play, like don't hit second balls, just play with what I have, like like it's a tournament, and then either that or I go practice, like just block practice on like a specific technique or something.
And I wanted, you talked about just playing your ball on the course. How important it is to just go out on the course and just hit balls. I think like just bring like 10 balls and then just hit balls from different spots, different lies, because you don't get that at the range.
That's facts. That is true. I like doing that in the afternoons after I play, because I think it's like you're never gonna get that on a range, and like especially short game and stuff, hitting shots around. I love that stuff. Yeah. So we're gonna wrap up this pod today talking about brand and how we can build our brand as an athlete. Because I feel like as an athlete right now, like you're basically an entrepreneur. Like
definitely.
Especially as a golfer, being an individual sport, like you have to be able to build your own team around you that support you and like guide you in the direction to like play the game that you love stress-free, as stress-free as possible. So there's a couple things that I've been looking into, like building my own brand as I've started my professional career. And the one thing I've noticed is like it's so important to build like a community of people, not even a big community. It could be 5 people, 3 people, like a strong relationships with people that like are able to open the doors in ways that you can't do it. Yeah. So you find like your weaknesses, and you find people that are that's their strength. Yeah. Like for me, like my weakness, like since I didn't go to college, like I only went for a year, has been like about like the financial side of things, like understanding like the numbers, like all that stuff. And I've noticed like I was aware of that weakness, and like I started to attract like more people that like that's like their strength. That's all they know. It's like stock market numbers, all that stuff. Like it's just like, and they were able to guide me through it and open doors in ways I've never seen before. But I mean, I'm sure you see it, like those kinds of things in college as well. Like, team is so important. And is there anything that you guys do in college that helps you like have some type of awareness as to like the brand you're gonna eventually start to build as you leave and start being a professional? Or?
Yeah, I mean we have a few conversations about it with the coaches and all that. I mean, everyone's aware that we have to like start building an image that we want people to look at us as. And yeah, I mean, I think building a team is so important, because golf's an individual sport, and it's, in my opinion, very important to feel like you're not out there on your own.
Yeah.
And people are just supporting you and on the same page as you.
Yeah. And what kind of things have you been like told or taught like about how to like better your image, you know, as you keep going? Like, is social media?
Social media mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just being professional with it.
Just not using it as just a 20-year-old or 19-year-old just posting on social media, but like thinking of what people want to see and what people like, what you want people to look at that post and think about.
Totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now that I'm gonna start a YouTube channel like for golf.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of just doing like where I just do videos of me speaking about like a certain part of the game. And I think the reason I'm starting to do that is like to try to provide value to the people that are in my team or want to be part, like at least invest in me in the future, like for sponsorships and all that. Like
that too.
I have like a base that shows, okay, like you want to know who I am, like you can even go to my YouTube channel and check out this, and go on my social medias and check out this. I think as an athlete, being active on social media and like all those platforms is pretty important. Yeah. To just start to establish your image and doing it in a way where you're providing value to the people seeing it. Yeah. Whether it's updating them about how you're playing or giving them a tip about how like, you know, like just how to hit a bunker shot.
You can also like just post a little bit of practice here and there.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's never a lack of things you can post about.
Exactly. Like I started posting just like my 18-hole rounds. Like, and people love that. People were just like, they were writing to me. They were like, oh, I love watching this. I learned so much just watching you swing. So it's like any little thing of just where you're providing value helps you grow too. Helps you gain your following and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think how to use social media is one of the most underrated things in golf.
Well, it's definitely, it's a weird concept because everybody uses social media. It's not like they don't. It's just like they see it as an escape route instead of like a tool that you can use to like build who you are. Yeah. And build it like authentically instead of like unauthentically just for money and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's so crucial for an athlete to actually just start doing, like, or anybody in general that wants to build their own brand. Like, just focus on who you are and what you can share to the world, and just share it. And don't be ashamed about that, because, you know, everybody has their passions, and it's different for everybody. And don't expect to please anybody. Yeah. Do it because you want to do it, not because you want to please. Yeah. I agree. Well, thanks, Kiko. I really appreciate you being on the pod, bro.
I appreciate it.
Some good stuff. We went down memory lane. We talked about some process stuff, time efficiency, recovery routines, and how to build a brand as an athlete. Thanks, guys, for tuning into this episode of Kiko Coelho. Stay tuned for some further episodes, and thank you.
I appreciate every one of you guys for staying until the end of this video. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a like, and follow me on Instagram at @FadeThePublic_pod. I'll see you in the next one.